everyone, today we went to Ross while we were taking my mother-in-law out today. We did a trip at Ross, and for us, we're gonna be calling this, I'm calling it like Christmas gifting 2.0. So a couple of things, I actually like everything that we bought at Ross today was stuff that was kind of on our Christmas list, but with things that happened over Christmas, there were things that we ended up not getting. And two of these were things that I specifically wanted to get some of the kids. So I wanna share some of the things that we found at Ross in January 2024. So first off is my oldest had asked for a new mini backpack. I'm like, this is my hand, and I have small hands, but this is my hand. This is the size of the backpack. Her last mini backpack had just worn out where she uses it a lot. We do still use the ones that we have the Amazon affiliate link for in the description for travel purposes, but this one is more for like taking to church, because she can fit a small Bible and notebook in here, days that we go out shopping, days where we're not doing like exploring, hiking, full day trips. That's what this bag would be for. And she already had one, but she had had it since she was 13 and she's almost 17. I'm in denial of that. But anyways, so she had one and it just had gotten worn out. So we found this one today at Ross and she really liked this. This was the style that she wanted. She wanted one that had a little pocket right here on the front and then a big one. The only thing she didn't like, and I'm gonna have a hard time with this, but I'm gonna try my best. We took it apart, or not took it apart, we emptied it out in the store to look at it all the way over, because at Ross we still check for things like, is it really bad frayed? And there's a little bit right here where it's frayed on this, but I think that'll be fine. But like, is it frayed? Does it do the zippers work? Are all the pockets working? It does have a side pocket here. Does it have one on the other side too? Yes, it does. I don't know if that'd be quite big enough for her canteen, but that's okay, because I think we might be able to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Her canteen will probably fit on the inside of here. It does not, right here on the inside, it does not have an inner pocket. So normally we like getting ones for our girls that have inside pockets. But what we do in place for those, and I'm pretty sure she'd be okay with me mentioning this, what we do in place of if they don't have an inner pocket is we give them a small pouch that they can put on the inside of their bags. And if you don't know, then you don't know. If you do know, you do know. So yeah, I just thought it was super cute. I thought she wouldn't like it because it has the little floof balls on the end of it, but apparently she does like that. So that was pretty cool to find, to figure out. And honestly, if these break off, like you can find these super cheap, like anywhere to replace them, or she could just replace them with other things that we can find, Dollar Tree, Walmart, places like that, to just check out, or Claire's, and see if we can find replacements to them if these were out on them. But yeah, and it has, let me show you the back as well. The other thing was, like, it was kind of hard to find some of these at Ross because some of these had like Tommy Hilfiger or Adidas straps, and we didn't really want that because the goal for this mostly is for like, we're not really purse people. Like, one of my kids carries a purse. Mostly we're backpack people. We just really are. And I've never really been a purse person. I've always been a backpack person. My kids kind of picked up on that. So I wanted something that was a backpack, but it was dressy, not like have big name brands on the straps. And this one didn't. So I'm really happy about that. And it looks like, I don't know if that's adjustable or not. Oh, yay. That is adjustable. Cool. So she'll be able to adjust the straps as well. Yeah, so let's see how much this was. According to Ross, it was originally $36 and we paid $19.99 for that. Didn't think that was a bad deal. I've seen, that Ross actually had one that was $100 and it had like a, please see associate to purchase this item, and it was like strapped to the rack. So we were like, no, not that one. And it was like, well, it was originally $300. And I'm like, I don't care. It's a backpack. Backpacks wear out easy. I'm not paying $100 for a mini backpack. But she found this one and she really loved it. So, and like, there were a couple other options of ones that they had, like that there was like a lighter colored one, I think had butterflies or cats on it. And another one had flowers on it. But this is the one she picked. So they did have a good variety of them right now. Like I said, this was something that was on her Christmas list. We didn't find it before Christmas, so it's Christmas 2.0 for her. The next one on here is, this is a mug for my next oldest. Technically, she is the oldest. For those of you who don't know, my oldest is adopted, and I thought having a mug, like all of my kids have custom mugs. When they got old enough to use mugs, we bought each of them mugs. The other three have Disney ones, and we bought them at the Disney store when Disney had a wholesale store in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we would go there and get them. But I have teenage girls running around my house. But they don't have the Disney wholesale store anymore. And I couldn't really find a mug that was like for her. This one to me was like the mug for her because it says chosen on it. And I tell her all the time because, I mean, it doesn't matter what age you're adopted. Adopted kids that know they're adopted, they're always going to struggle with that. But why? And I always tell them, like, look, you were chosen. I chose you. I wanted you. I wanted you, therefore I chose you. And that's why you're mine. And so I like to remind her of that. And so when I saw this, I was like instantly, yep, that's for her. And I know her birthday's in like a month before she turns 17. My kids are growing up, guys. I started this channel when my oldest, I think, was 7. And now she's 17. And like, I'm just in denial of that. Oh, maybe not that long ago. I don't know. One of my kids was 7 when I started the channel. But like, now I have 17-year-olds this year. But yeah, this is for her. And it is super big. But my kids love making tea, hot chocolate, and they love doing like specialty like hot chocolate where they can put Cool Whip on top and stuff. So that's plenty big enough for her to do that with. I don't care if she uses a soup bowl, but it's for her. Lastly, the third thing on here was Matt and I were just looking at, we've been going through a lot of decluttering, just wanting to simplify our house, that our house is easier to maintain and just not full of just stuff. And we've been going through like decluttering. We've already been through my desk. We've gone through the school corner area. We've done some other stuff off camera. The next area we were going to do was the kitchen because we found that since we switched to a Keurig a couple years ago when we were gifted a Keurig, that coffee cups that are exactly 8 ounces don't work for us because we add coffee creamer to our coffee. So having a coffee cup that holds exactly 8 ounces and the Keurig, a standard Keurig is 8 ounces, then you don't really have room for like coffee creamer. And then like if we make coffee and it's like go first thing in the morning, we also add milk to it to cool it down so we can drink it faster. So it was like, okay, what do? We have all these mugs, but then we can't really use them with the Keurig. So it kind of kept getting pushed in the back of the shelf where the coffee mugs were. So we kind of been talking it over, like I think literally just yesterday. And then we went into Kohl's today. They had these stoneware mugs. So my number one question was, and Matt's off camera right now, but normally my number one question is always, is it dishwasher safe? Because my thing is, if I'm simplifying my life, I want my dishes to be dishwasher safe because I don't have a lot of time. Number one, a lot of time to hand wash dishes. And number two, I have psoriasis of the hands. So my hands break out super easy, especially in the winter when I'll hand wash a lot of dishes. Thankfully, I have 4 sweet girls who usually end up rotating that. And then I take on other things like folding all of their laundry and helping them sort that and taking on more of that load while they take on the dishes load, and they don't mind, and they don't have the sensitive skin that their delicate mother does. So like they normally handle that, but normally when I buy new stuff now, I really want it to be dishwasher safe with only a few exceptions of things. But it's number one, dishwasher safe. Number two, it's microwave safe. And the fact that it was a 4-pack. So like if one's in the dishwasher, we can look in the cabinet and there would be another one in there. So we're going to run these through the dishwasher and see how they do before we actually use them for the first time. But we also like that they were gray because my kitchen is red. I have red chili pepper because I think I've done a video before of like how Matt and I met, but like I have a lot of chili pepper stuff and it goes back to our story of how Matt and I met. But the gray was something that would go with red because sometimes it is hard to find red. You would think it wouldn't be because like a lot of kitchens use red. Nope, not true. So I like the gray. It goes really well with the red and I just love the look of this. It's just simplistic and it's going to be big enough for what we need it to be. So that is it for Kohl's for January 2024. Like I said, I don't really look at this as like a pleasure shopping haul. I look at it as a Christmas 2.0 because like one of the things that Matt and I weren't able to do this year just because of busy Christmas and things that happened was we didn't really get to do like a lot of gift exchanging for each other. So we were just like, hey, this is for us. So we bought something for ourselves today. And again, I wanted to get her a mug, found a mug, and got the backpack for my oldest. And that's it for Kohl's for today. Thank you to all of our members for supporting this content and allowing us to continue making videos. And thank you to every single one of you who like, who watch, those positive comments, and subscribing. And we will see you next time.